Good day, everyone.
Or evening.
I
Or
said
night. Oh, well, maybe not that one.
all of those are a time of day. I said day.
Good day, lads.
Yes, a good night generally means you're going to bed.
Yes, I'm going to bed when we sign off.
Alright, I'm back.
If we sign off.
Hello. We are
Okay.
live. We're not sure where the other two are. They'll
So
show
I
up
helped-
eventually.
I helped my dad with a medical issue. Took that long, and I'm still back before them.
Yeah.
I am not wrong when I call them cryptids.
It's definitely interesting. I don't understand. I just oh well. Like I said, if they show up, they'll show up. If they don't, they don't.
From now on, I'm not calling them blind and blinder. I'm calling them late and later.
So,
I am not wrong. I am not wrong.
You are absolutely correct.
meh.
So who all saw the blood moon?
I
Eh.
only saw a picture of it. I didn't even know it was coming.
Nope.
I was also tired and asleep, you know.
Because it was pretty cool.
I don't even know what time it was this morning.
Basically,
3
her-
a.m. was the best time.
Oh, I was about to say 2 a.m., but yeah, 3 a.m. your time.
Yeah, I was asleep.
I'm special.
By the way, join our Discord to see in the general tab 3 pictures of it.
Pictures?
Hey,
Just put them in.
Pictures? Woo! Whoa.
I forgot about
Oh, man. Somewhere Ganondorf is tickled.
For me, it was the zombies.
Somewhere else, Link is like, not again!
God damn.
bring it.
So, yeah.
Nothing more heartbreaking than, oh, God, that was a hard fight against that white Lionel. Oh my God, I really thought I was gonna die. Blood Moon, no.
Do it again.
Oops.
Yeah, you might have my thing backwards there.
What?
The overlay.
What?
What?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I do.
What do you mean?
Because you don't talk with your mouth, so when you're talking, your mouth could technically be closed.
Shut up.
You're the one who made the character that way. He gets to have fun with it.
Okay, fine. Do it your way. You're the DM. You have fun.
No, to be fair, that was not my intention. It's still funny as shit, but
It's like, yes, every time I open my mouth to speak, there's
closing.
just a line. It closes. Like, well, that's fine. So what you're saying is, when I'm speaking, my mouth is closed, but when I'm not speaking, I'm breathing.
Okay, fine. I can do this.
I don't know.
Now check it.
Oh, I see.
Do
You know,
you like that better?
do you know how much hard work I had to put into trying to make the mouth look appropriate?
Oh no, I don't. Ask me if I
Yeah. I know you don't care. It's your overlay. I'm not going to tell you what to do with it.
No, it's fine. If you want me to make it so that it opens, I'm happy to do so. I have no issue with.
Yeah. It's a cosmetic thing.
So change it.
Please.
No worries, I can do that. It's an easy thing to do. I still have the tab.
So that's what happened. They thought Mayans was this week, not next.
Right.
Oh,
I scrolled up about
but there.
not very far, and I saw something saying, yes, mine is next week. From yesterday.
Yep. Mine's
Yeah.
is next week. I
That's
even
not very
double
far
checked
up.
for them.
That's not even very far up in the chat.
It took them less than 24 hours. Okay, that's a lie. It took them a little bit longer, but still. God, I love people.
Woohoo,
You're
people!
Okay. I think I have you fixed up now, Rona.
Yes, thank you. I'll stop complaining about it.
I mean, doubtful, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Does your character have dark vision?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, up to 120 feet.
Okay.
Fantastic.
I made sure.
So we all still have dark vision.
Yeah. I'm like, it wouldn't make any sense to be an assassin that operates at night and not have a form of dark vision.
Looks at Haru.
You know what?
100% on you guys. Hmm.
Oh, that's fine. We'll Jaeger their characters into a deadly situation.
Yep, looks like we're getting 3 new characters this round.
We've had a great time on Valinar's Island. We've replaced the entire party. Now,
we go to leave Valinar's Island, and
it's like
Valinar's the only
Valinar's
person
like,
left. And
Yeah.
we go to leave the island, and Valinor just goes, you know what, I'm just going to stay here. Whole new party, guys.
Jesus. I guess that's a good segue to doing the recap
Perfect.
from last time.
Go for it.
Yes. So, following on the heels of our battle, the party's battle with Aaron, the nearby town of Catullus was set on fire, and Katya suggested retreating back to the Resistance HQ because they were in desperate need of rest and really couldn't do much about it anyways. Tim was sent out to scout and see what was going on so we can have some information later. The rest of us teleported back so we wouldn't be intercepted between there and the HQ so that we could rest and not be exhausted. So we pop up in the middle of Resistance HQ and everybody's all startled, but the moment they recognize us, they're like, oh, that's fine. And then we kind of just collapse on the floor in front of them. We tell them what was going on, that Catullus is on fire. They go spread the information with each other. Give the bad news that we couldn't slay Aaron, and gave them some more information about what she's really capable of, so they could start coming up with ways to counteract her. Then we found some empty beds and we rested for a good portion of the morning till the afternoon. And that was when what was it? Haru gave us some information about shared some information about that Aaron was the one that started the fires in Catullus, and she had sent her lackeys and undead and made chaos and destruction. It was really bad, really bad, really bad. And that kind of set Katya for a loop because she was already having a rough time, having pretty much battled for her life with the last fight. So she made the decision to depart from the party, and she went back home to hang out with her family and or be there in the case of a demon incursion. We don't know what's happened about all of that at this point. Going forward, the party continues their planning on what to do now that they're down one party member. Yet came up with the bright idea of having someone infiltrate their government the government, Palama's regime, as an insider to get information and that kind of stuff. Haru thought that was a crazy idea, but not a bad one. But he would have to pull someone from a current task in order to make that happen. He has someone on his mind who he referred to only as D, and she was currently undercover as an informant with the Blackguard. They gave him the go-ahead to... it's like, we need her. So she got pulled from her assignment, and she was going to show up later that evening. Another idea of what we were going to do is try to find out where the individuals who had disappeared for bad-mouthing Palama were being held. Well, as it so happens, Asta had already determined where they were all being held at, beneath the church in Goldwild. So they started making plans to stage a prison break of sorts. I don't know exactly why. I don't have that information here. But we have also determined that there is some kind of a barrier around the cathedral that prevents scrying beyond certain points. So we don't have a map. We don't have any ideas outside of what Asta has been able to forward to us. So evening approaches, and D shows up. Party finds out she's mute. She speaks with hands, which is, as described by the DM, is an offshoot of using the somatic components of spellcasting. So every time she goes to speak, it's almost as though she's casting magic, which kind of put Dinok on edge at first.
I mean, you watch somebody walk into a room and just go, I got fireball, and yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, sure, I'm going to walk into HQ and just blast everybody with a fireball. You know, what else have I got to do?
Sounds like a plan to me.
But Haru filled D in on the plans and says that she would be the one to infiltrate the church government, but she's requesting 7 days to be able to work up, an identity and all that information. Dinok says, we have a really tight time crunch. We're leaving in 3 days to go take care of something else. So that plan got put on the back burner for now. Tonight we're staging a coup. And that was kind of where we left off.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm assuming that's one for the party pool. Actually, no, this character doesn't have any inspiration. So
Exactly, I'm taking it. That's why I didn't fight you on it.
But yeah.
On a side note, it would appear the Blinds will not be joining us tonight, which is okay. We'll figure it out.
The schedules got mixed up and and some other stuff, and they're just exhausted. And we're already playing, so we're like, yeah, we'll deal. No,
yep,
no worries.
We will be fine.
Yes, I will just have a lot of sheets open today.
Good luck.
I'll be fine. It's not like any of their characters are super challenging.
Okay. So, to get things rolling, I will open this session by displaying the word plan. Big bold letters for everybody to see.
Actually, I have a quick question for the DM that just dawned on me. Is the area that is described to us where they're being held, is that roughly the same area Valinar was being held? Or does it sound like the same area Valinar is being held?
It definitely sounds similar. It's
okay.
possible that it's the same area, but it's also possible that it's a different location, just given how long you've been away.
Yeah, so Valinar will take some time to at the point of plan, Valinar's gonna say, "I might have an idea of what the layout is for this," and he's gonna start trying to map out what he remembers from when he was locked up.
Okay. Um. Go ahead and make a history check for me.
History. Is that one that? Oh, well, at least I'm proficient in it. 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
17. Okay. I'm gonna freehand draw a thing. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Asta may be able to help fill in some of those gaps because she had recently been there.
Mm-hmm. So you remember long room there. Remember larger room here.
As you're working on this, Dee wears a quizzical expression upon her face. It's almost as though she's wondering why you were locked up to begin with.
You would
But
know.
but then again, who hasn't heard what Valinar has done wrong?
You nearly blow up the temple 10 times.
Wait, serious?
No.
I mean, that's the story Palama tells, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So. I gotta fix.
I like the pretty lights. Very neon. Very retro wave.
So. We're gonna do this. There you go. Okay. So. What you remember, Valinar, is that the blue room, so this one over here,
Yep.
was basically nothing but cells. Prison cells pretty much stacked right on top of each other. And in some cases, literally some cages on top of other cages. The next room over, the pinkish one, you remember is where they would take individuals at times for torture, get information gathering,
Quote
etc.
unquote interrogation.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Um, the to the south of that, the like teal color, one is is uh where you would see guards come and go from.
Okay.
The yellow lines are doors. So you know that there's a door here, and then the door here is technically a little bit more center on this wall, but you also know that this here is basically leading back up into the temple somewhere. You're not sure where that door is,
So-
if it isn't that door right there immediately. And then you have never seen on the other side of this wall.
Okay, so there's no door here?
I mean, there is, but
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check my map. Yes, there is a door.
Well,
I just
look-
didn't draw it. My bad.
Okay.
While looking at this map, Dee will make a gesture with her hands to Valinar specifically. It looks like she made a loop with one hand and then put two fingers through it. You might guess that she's trying to say insertion point.
You've been Tadia for too long. Well, we've been around Tadia for too long. Valinar's just gonna stare at D and go, Are you trying to make a sexual joke?
Dee will cock her head to the side in confusion, and then she'll do it again. And if you don't get the memo this time, she'll spell out entry,
Oh, entry. Okay.
and then look at you like, how could you not know that?
All right, hang on. I want to see if I understand that look. Where?
Insight.
17.
Oh yeah, you completely understand it.
Valor
She
just kind
was she wasn't hiding it.
of Valor just kind of stare at D and go, "Blame our last friend."
It's true.
She nods, but she doesn't completely understand.
The Valor,
Do you want to tell her or should I?
the Valor just kind of go, "I don't think she understands any of that. I think it might be better if we just don't tell her."
Well, what happens next time whenever we're talking about
You know.
Valor just kind of think, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty funny.
Dee just watches back and forth between Valinar and Deanoch having their conversation, and she's waiting for an answer.
And then Valor will go, "Okay, but look over Yanko. How about we deal with that later?" I remember this is the entry. I'm not really sure what's behind this door. All I remember is this door outside the guard room goes somewhere in the temple. I don't remember for sure where though. It had a tendency to hit me in the head a lot.
Hmm.
And before anyone
He
says
will-
anything, I understand that makes a lot of sense. I've been hit in the head repeatedly.
Dee starts making gestures around the perimeter of the map, as though trying to suggest, other entry points that aren't marked.
Not that you recall. One feature that does stand out to you, was that the entire space, the entire time you were there, was windowless.
No windows. I mean, I don't suppose I'd have any idea, like roughly where this area is in the temple.
No,
A rough idea, not really.
not really.
Okay. See, if I knew exactly where it was, we could maybe
Mm-hmm.
blow a hole in there. But
Unfortunately, you would have woken up in a cell,
Yeah.
basically. Well, technically, you would have woken up in a torture chair, but then you would have been thrown into a cell. So, unfortunately,
and then the escape was just so frantic, I didn't pay attention.
well, and not to mention, in a situation like that, adrenaline rushing and everything,
Yeah.
details become super vague and unspecific.
Especially when you have very average intelligence.
and not to mention malnutrition and dehydration. Like, I mean, there are a few other factors that
was sleep deprivation in there too?
probably.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, Valinar had a rough go of it. So
So Dee will take a moment to scribble in the air. On one side of her, she writes brute force, and on the other side, she writes stealth. And she holds up her hands underneath both of these as if to say, what is our best option here?
Valinar's gonna stand up, try to take a quiet step in his chainmail, and you just hear a bunch of clanks.
She shakes her head.
Asta would speak up and say that I have the pass without a trace spell.
She gets a big thumbs up, which hopefully means a good thing in this world.
No, actually, it's like what is it? One of the other countries. It's actually like our middle finger. No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
Yeah.
So. But yeah,
It would be best if we can pull it off. I'm just worried about, City's armor. Why do I have to wear such noisy armor?
Dee kind of gestures to herself,
I feel like
and then points to stealth again.
I feel like
Yeah.
Yet would also look at you,
Yeah.
Valinar, and go like, "You don't have to wear it." Not a very bright man.
Connor just kind of stops everything, just slowly turns to look at Yet. Just shakes his head and is, I'm not even going to explain anything to you right now. And turns back to the conversation.
So, using the information given at this point, Dee will pick a point on the map that she feels is the best course of entry, and she'll point to herself and make a walking motion, like she's trying to say, "I'll go first."
Hey, Valinar.
Hmm?
Give me an intelligence check.
Boy. 7.
7. Okay. As you were before you were.
Okay.
So, sounds like you guys would like to attempt to B&E.
What?
Break and
enter.
Oh, breaking in. Oh yeah. I mean, as long as Asta can cast Pass Without Trace, I have a means of getting through that front door without anybody noticing me.
So long as you don't roll a 1.
Oh no, no worries about that. That's what I have inspiration for.
Okay, get another nat 1.
Yeah, if that happens, I'm quitting.
Honestly, don't blame you.
Yeah. This character's specialty is stealth and infiltration. If she cannot stealth and infiltrate successfully, then I'm not doing my job very well, am I? But yes, she kind of leaves it at that pretty much she would like to go first. I'm not sure how she might sign for like backup or something like that. She might give additional details to Haru, suggesting she would like some assistance from the group, but she has to be the one to go forward in order for stealth to be successful.
Mm-hmm. Haru would look at you and just kind of be like, "Well, I could go with you. I'm very light on my feet as well. I mean, birds of a feather, right?"
She knows exactly what he's talking about.
You would also know that he's probably better at it than you still.
Probably
not by much, because I don't know what your stealth is off the top of my head.
I'm going to just assume that Haru's is probably higher.
So, but like Haru could be a good one to go with you. Asta could be a good one to go with you, as she also has a very high stealth. It's gonna just
Okay.
depend on what you would
Actually-
like to do.
Well, specifically, the idea is I would like to enter first to get myself in position. The other two members of the stealth team, Asta and Haru, would be able to follow once I'm in position. And then we initiate a joint strike against whatever guards happen to be present at our entry point. Then the rest of the crew can come in,
Oh, right.
because inevitably somebody's going to be seen or there's going to be some kind of a noise. It never goes without a hitch. So the rest of the group is on standby for when shit hits the fan. Now you enter. But I would definitely like for the stealth team to get a jump on the opposition first.
Just thought about something. Ignore me while I delete a few people.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
It's the night shift at a temple.
Aha.
There's not going to be
So-
as many guards.
There should still be guards, but my brain says 2 or 3 is an acceptable amount.
It-
In the
Great if it
first
was that
room.
few.
you would also, you would also be able to know that the church itself is absolutely massive. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go with that. So. Anyway, continue. Don't let me interrupt and
Actually-
your fun.
Now, this is player asking Valinar this question.
Mhm.
Not that Valinar can hear me, but maybe maybe the player can. What is the limitations of your mind link again? Like, is there a distance requirement?
Let
20
me.
feet?
30 feet, I think.
Well, I'm pretty sure it actually depends on the level.
Oh.
So that's
For
why.
mind link?
Yeah, because it's a racial trait, not a.
Okay.
Currently, it is for 140 feet. It's 10 times your character level.
Okay.
Man,
That's a
Rift
pretty
could've
big
used that.
distance. Okay. So
Why do you think I use it
Okay.
on just about anything I see?
Okay. Well, that
Fair
further
enough.
reinforces it.
Usually you're within 30 feet of those things, so that's why I was just kind of like,
Oh, I didn't think I was for half the time when we were in roleplay stuff.
I'm trying to-
Normally,
That's why I never really worried about it.
So she's gonna have a look on her face that seems almost like concern or a bit of anxiety before she goes to motion. While looking at Valinar, she will write brain thing to him, and kind of she'll also use the sign language to try and communicate, like we can use it so we can stay in communication, and I'll give you the thumbs up to enter.
Okay, and
Haru might translate for me.
well, as you're doing it, Dina will be like, "Why are you casting vicious mockery?"
Valinar, when he realizes brain thing, he's gonna look at Enoch and go, "Look, I know I'm mean, but I don't insult people when I use my mind link all the time."
No. It's when
when
D
when
is
you say
casting-
mind link,
Oh.
she'll point at you like, yes, that.
Ah. And Valinar, at this point, realizing he's never actually tested the distance of this, will go, "I don't know how far we have, so I'm just going to keep talking in your mind while I walk." So he's going to connect and just start speaking gibberish. And he's going to walk backwards saying, "Give me a signal when you stop hearing me."
She closes her eyes and shudders from the noise. But how I don't even know how big the Resistance HQ distance is. How big would this building be roughly?
Oh, from like one side to the other.
Sure, from where we're
May-
sitting.
The room you're in is probably the largest room, and it's probably like a 10 by 10. So the entire building maybe is 40 feet from one side to the other, like east to west wall.
Well, that's not good for a test because I'm pretty sure I need
Though, connect to Tim.
Yeah, but I'll connect to Tim. Yeah, I need to be able to see the creature that I'm connecting to.
He's there in the room.
Oh yeah, and we could just have him fly out a window, and I can stare out the window.
There you go.
Oh, you got to be. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I need to be able to see the creature.
The entire time.
Oh,
So if you
if
lose visual contact, it stops working.
Speak telepathically to any creature you can see within 140 feet of you. You don't need to share a language, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language. I can use an action to give that creature the ability to speak back. That's all it really says.
Oh,
okay,
Then
so you had to maintain a visual line of sight. Well, there goes that idea.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
So in
if
this situation,
well, if like I said, if they were to just give that like infinite range, they'd quite literally just be handing the player a free type of telepathic bond, which I think is like a 6th level spell or something like that. Oh, I killed it. I'm sorry.
What?
Death? What?
What? Rona was talking, and then I interrupted him, and then he stopped, and now he doesn't speak anymore.
oh sorry, I was taking this opportunity to get caught up on notes.
No, I was just saying that the
Like
neat.
Valinor, I imagine this scenario. You know, Tim goes to follow Dinok's command, and the moment he like turns a corner or something and goes out of sight, Valinor's like, and that idea is shot down.
Yep.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Tim goes to leave the room, turns a corner, and Valor just goes, "Shit! How did I not realize that happens?"
Instead of going out like a window or something, he just phases through a wall, and then you lose connection almost immediately.
Like, well, okay.
Shit.
She's going to continue speaking with her hands to suggest one of the members of the stealth team will then just pop out once the coast is clear. Otherwise, if you hear a lot of noise, go ahead.
You know, all of this could just simply be defeated by Tim going in with you. I am connected to him.
She shrugs and points at stealth again.
Yes, he's great for it, Tim. And Tim will just go invisible. Womp.
She makes a gasping motion.
Puts
If
her
the
hand
room
in
were-
front of her face.
If the room were silent, you might hear the air enter into her mouth, but you won't hear a audible gasp. But she seems excited by that idea.
Why is it? Okay.
Okay. So it would seem that our stealth group is going to be Asta, Haru, D, and Tim. And everybody else is on standby for either the coast is clear or You hear a lot of noise. Clearly, it's at that point stealth is broken anyway.
That's when we run in, guns blazing.
So Deanoch is going to turn to. We'll give it to Haru. Tim, for the stealth mission, is under Haru's orders.
Okay.
So
All right.
Okay. You guys sound like you have a plan to some degree.
Yeah.
we've got the bare bones of a plan. We're going to see how far it takes us. I'm sorry about that.
From our past experience with planning, I have a feeling it's going to fall apart pretty quickly because we're going to get there and be like, oh
Yep.
shit, it's not at all what we thought. Or
Wait.
maybe for once it'll work out.
It's all gonna fall apart. We're gonna get there. Palama and Aaron are just gonna be standing right in front of the door waiting for us.
Oh, is that what you want?
Perfect.
No.
Tim and I will go in, and everybody else will stay the fuck out of the way.
Huh.
Jesus.
How we die.
Okay. If that is what you guys would like to do,
Stealth plan, not Palama and Aaron.
yes,
Gotta make sure that's distinct.
I understand. I wouldn't monkey paw you like that.
Yeah.
What?
Did I use the right word? I thought I did.
Yeah. Just haven't. You're just not monkey pawing us yet.
So, okay. So, are you guys going to try to? Well, I mean, I'm assuming everybody's going to attempt to approach the church mostly stealthily.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, so we're already there.
So, I mean, it's nighttime. There's no real
Right. Time lapse.
major danger. Actually, let's have everybody do one basic stealth check. And this is just basically to see if anybody nat ones.
Okay.
We counting this as pass
22.
without trace?
I would say no, just because they're going to want to save resources until you get to the thing. So
I'm going to have to edit that.
Dang. Dang it.
There.
At least it's not a 1.
Well, no, my other one was a.
I
nat
know,
20.
I know.
Actually, that 22.
I have disadvantage
Kills
because
me.
my armor.
Ah. But nobody's not one yet.
That did not display in VTT. Hold on, I gotta figure out. Sorry. Okay, so he's on Whisper. Sorry, I have a lot to manage right now.
Yeah, you're good.
Cathedral? Chapel? Church? Pretty big, so well, I'm going to call it a cathedral.
Go. Okay, so yet rolled a 6. So
Oh, yes.
not a natural 1. Let's see. Are you
Well, one more thing of note. The moment we walk out of Resistance HQ, Dee is going to immediately pull up her mask and her hood to
okay?
disguise her face so nobody can tell who she is.
Okay.
Damn, Asta.
Oh. Valinar will also use disguise self to make himself look like male Kadia again.
Okay.
Kadia's not around to complain.
Okay, and then Haru.
Deanoch will turn, look at
Sleight of hand, close enough.
Valinar, and be like,
Oh, did I? It's the same modifier.
Yeah.
I already miss her.
Oh, so he's slightly better.
Yeah. Just barely. Sometimes that's all you need. Okay. Nobody nat one, so you are all good there.
Eleanor demonstrating his stealth alongside Yet.
Name these? Oh, I did. Hells yes. At least I named that one. Okay. Sorry, I got excited because I've spent like the last 5 minutes looking for because I've had this map made for so long and tokens and stuff placed. I've been looking for like the last 5 minutes what the hell of the tokens I used so that I can find their attacks and stuff. And past me put their names down in their tab thing. So past me was looking out for future me. Or they be present. I don't give a shit, honestly. Okay, so okay. Okay. So for the sake of expediency, because nobody rolled a natural one, you guys arrive outside of the excuse me, the massive Geisma church and temple. I will.
Temple, not cathedral. Temple. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a religious sanctuary.
Is the screen supposed to be black?
I should have moved everybody.
Okay. I will refresh.
No. Oh no. Sorry. This is the other thing that I've been working on too. Yours and I think Valinar's.
Oh, you've got the light. You've got the light thing going on.
Yeah, yours and Valinar's I think are broken.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know why. Because it's all set up correctly. Because Valinar, I'm not mistaken, yours is also black, right?
Yes. Yes.
I can't even select my token.
Mm-hmm. So, like, oh, well, you probably just don't have control. Well, I mean, you should have control. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's the issue with yours, but that doesn't make sense on Valinar's. Yeah, I like I said, I don't know why. Turn that off, maybe. See what that does.
So
Okay,
you are
Valinar's
using
is
dynamic
fixed.
lighting, but Valinar's is fixed. I still
Hey.
don't see anything.
Yes, I'm working on it.
Okay. Calm down.
Well, don't give him a reason to get mad.
I'm gonna go blind when it happens though.
Not really. Give me 1 second here. Get rid of that. Here, do that.
Whoa!
We're gonna save.
I can see.
I can see. I can fight.
So that's a door. Okay, and I see me.
I can see clearly now. The rain is.
Oh, I don't have
falling.
Haru. Do I even have a token for Haru? I don't think so. So Haru will.
This looks like a big place.
Haru will be this guy.
Yep. Nice.
Gonna have to technically give him. Oh, Haru would ask, just for the sake of ease here, Valinar, for the dark vision trick that you've done in the past for him.
Oh, where I just gave him dark vision.
Yeah.
Let me just double
He does
check and
get
make sure I can. I can only do it once, and it's only for an hour.
Yeah, but he would wait until we got here, is what he would do.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
So, okay, because he can move easily enough in the darkness. He knows this town. Okay. So, as you guys approach kind of the temple here, the city is pretty quiet. There's not much going on in the city around you. And turn the wind down. Sorry, turning volumes down. I don't like that one. I want this one. So, yeah, that one's way better. You guys begin to approach. How far away would you guys stop before getting to the church? Because like on the map, the distance is like 10 feet, but I'm assuming you guys would not stop 10 feet from the front door.
That would be silly. I would give it at least 200 feet to stay back for the non-stealth crew.
That would give us quite a distance to run, though. If
Okay, 100 feet.
that's more
So
doable.
Okay.
I just don't want to have another issue like we did last fight.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh shit, the shit's hitting the fan, and I can't counterspell shit.
So, Asta can say, like, I can cast the spell now. It'll stay up for about 10 minutes, I believe, is the length of the spell. Or is it longer, though?
Okay.
Oh, it's an hour.
Hour. Perfect.
So, if you guys if that's what you guys wish, she will cast the spell.
Do it. I'm ready to go in.
She will cast the spell. Everybody is within the 30 feet, so everybody will gain the benefits of the spell even once you leave her radius. Unless, for some reason, she loses concentration on it.
Oh, never mind. That only lasts for a minute. Dang it. I thought about throwing a beacon of hope on everyone while we're here, and then I looked at it. It's like, oh, that only lasts for a minute. Never mind.
Yeah.
Save it.
So, how would you like to enter?
I would like to stand about 30 feet away from the front door.
Okay.
And I will use Mage Hand to open it from afar.
Okay.
Just in case there's somebody right at the door.
Sorry, I'm trying to... Wait. Do warlocks get mage hand cantrip?
I mean, it's on my spell list, and it says it comes from Warlock.
Okay. That's fine. I just was like, I've never seen or heard of a warlock using that cantrip before, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah, no one. All the wizards have it, so there's no point for warlocks. Rith had the ability to use it.
Yes,
I remember
but
that.
Dee did not know any wizards. So she had to make do with what she had.
Well,
That's fine.
I'm saying that's how I know, and that's why
Yeah.
I didn't take it when we had a.
It's fine. It's fine. I was a little surprised by it. Okay. The roll a flat D20 for me. On a 10 or on a 10 or higher, when you unlatch when you open the door, the wind will assist in opening and blowing the door open because these are heavy doors. It's going to be more than 10 pounds.
6. 6.
Okay. So that is not a 10 or higher. So
Okay.
you unlatch the door and it a little bit, but it's still kind of not open.
All right. Just kind of look at Haru, expecting some kind of a remark.
Says nothing. He knows that it's time to be quiet. Oh, speaking of which, by the way, is it just you and Haru, or are you having Asta join you?
Asta is part of our group, so yes,
Okay.
she would be joining us.
Okay. Haru will actually will sign to you. He what he'll say is he will move up and throw the door open, and then
Mhm.
he will get out of the way before anybody notices.
Okay.
He knows that he can do this. You would probably have seen him do this before.
Yeah.
And basically what he says from there is
Yeah, we'll say that I'm actually
yeah.
off to the side over by this corner here.
Yeah. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move I don't want to Asta.
You don't want to Asta?
I'm going to move the three of you to this kind of corner so that when I open the door, not everything is like revealed immediately.
Yeah.
We'll have Asta be behind you.
Yeah. Nothing like open the front door flies open, somebody's standing there watching, and I'm in plain view. Yeah, good idea.
So let me double check the range of his ability. I'm pretty sure it's like. Yeah, 16. Okay. So he will. I'm pretty sure he will step up and basically kick the door open. And then he will literally like kick the door open and fall through the ground. As he uses his shadow step ability to immediately teleport as a bonus action over here.
That's an ability I need to learn. Anyways, I will wait and see if anybody comes out to investigate.
Yep. You wait a moment. You see somebody poke their head out. Looks around. At this time, I'm gonna have stealth team roll a stealth check, just to make sure that you guys are like technically around the corner here and hidden.
Yeah.
So please roll that stealth check.
32.
Okay, stealth here with. Oh, okay, cool. That's a 39 for Asta, or for Haru. Sorry.
Nice.
And then Asta is 41.
Jesus.
You guys are like the knight, and he does not see or notice your presence.
Perfect.
He kind of just watches, and you hear a voice from inside. What was that? Not sure. Must have been the wind. And he will step back inside.
Okay.
And close the door.
So, Dee will look behind and hold up two fingers in the air to Haru and Asta to signify we know there's at least two.
Mm-hmm. Asta would nod. Haru would nod.
Okay. I didn't think I'd have to be able to use this spell this early on, but I'm going to use Spider Climb.
Okay. cast the spell.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I am going to crawl along the wall and up above the doorway.
Okay.
So we're going to just imagine that I'm on top of the doorway here. And, or actually, I will open the door again and then crawl up and around and wait for somebody to come out again.
Okay, so you're gonna like hang upside down, open the door, and then
Wait.
okay. Okay. So you will open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And I am concentrating on that.
Fire Flame's concentration. Also, why are you? Sorry, hold on. I think I'm gonna have to adjust your vision
Okay.
because for some reason, stream can't see your vision.
Oh.
Pretty sure.
Well, isn't that special?
Nice.
Yeah, but they should. That's the thing.
Huh.
Anything in here? Oh, nope. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Oh, that's bizarre. I don't know why. Because your token's set up the exact same way as everyone else's.
I have to be different.
Yep. Whatever. We're gonna just wing it.
Okay.
Although, is there like, hold on, let me. Nope, he doesn't do it either. Asta? Asta does. So why? What is different about? So, I'm gonna leave Asta right there, just to kind of show,
The stream.
the stream. Go ahead and move yourself back on top, and
Okay.
we'll go from there.
Okay.
But you would see that guy there, the first guy right there, immediately kind of go, huh? Again? And he'll kind of look out of the doorway.
Oh, he's not stepping outside.
He wouldn't right away. He would step here and kind of look outside. And just
This is probably how D snuck inside of HQ without anybody noticing. I think about it.
so he like looks for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of like, you see him look off to his left, well, his right, your left. So you see him look over in this direction,
Okay.
and you hear a voice from behind the wall kind of go, "Well, what are you waiting for?" You hear him kind of and roll his eyes, and then he'll step out into the street.
Perfect. I drop down on top of him for a surprise attack. Yes?
Okay.
Okay. So that's rolled at
Uh,
advantage.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought that was a nat 20. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, now how do I roll crit on this?
So you'll have to. There might be a setting, for beyond with the beyond 20. I wonder if there's a force critical hit.
Oh.
There's
Where's that at?
If you open the D&D Beyond quick settings, so on the character sheet Beyond 20, there on the top, click it, and then there's a force critical hit. Toggle that on and hit OK, and then roll your damage, and let's see if it works.
Okay.
That did not work.
That did not work. But it did roll the sneak attack damage.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to that. Okay.
So
if I just hit it again, will that work?
Yeah, go ahead and click. Here's an interesting question. Did you roll that damage from your character sheet or from the chat?
The damage from the character sheet.
Interesting. Try rolling it.
Sorry, from the chat. I did it from the chat.
Okay, try rolling the damage from your character sheet. There it forced it.
Oh, there we go.
There it forced it.
That is 39 points of piercing damage.
Okay, so
on the first hit.
7, 4. Sorry, I'm just kind of very quickly checking it. Wow, that critical was on the sneak attack was awful.
Yeah. Look at those 1s and 2s.
Yeah. Okay. So you what was it again? 39 you said?
39, yes.
39
on the first attack. And then
you drop on him and you plunge what you're using a dagger?
A dagger.
Yeah, you land on him, knocking him to the ground, plunging a dagger into part of like his clavicle. And you can hear him kind of and he's trying to push you off. He is very clearly still alive. However, in the moment of you dropping, you also would move into place to get a better view of the room. And again, I'm going to move Asta so that stream can see for whatever reason.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Well, may as well finish up what I'm doing here.
Yes, go ahead and finish your
second attack.
Your attack.
That is a critical anyway.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, now it did it here.
Yeah, because you are rolling with advantage, and so
I don't get the sneak attack again, but I do get the 6 + 3.
Yeah, so you get 9.
9 more points.
And I'm gonna have to move people to get back to you, to get back to the token. 9. Okay. He is barely still alive, but with that, you would hear a few people inside just be like,
"I am alive," and I'm gonna get up and try to take off to the right.
Okay, and you would just again hear people intruders, and just you would begin hearing people move, and you guys all would hear it from the 40. Inside.
I'm around the corner.
Okay. Again, Asta is here for the purposes of people being able to see.
Yeah.
But as you run away, I'm moving her back over here too, because that's where she was. And this guy is prone. And I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative now, because as you guys are thrust into combat.
Like myself.
Why did that suddenly populate a bunch of other people? This is weird.
Well, great start. Great start.
Even better.
Not a good initiative.
Wow.
So,
11.
what was the plan that just was thrown away instantly?
I wasn't expecting them to have so many guards, to be completely honest. It is night patrol, after all, and we had limited intel.
It's also the largest church on the island. Also,
my alternative idea was to try and crawl in through the doorway, but that would have been complete hell.
Well,
glad I didn't.
There's also the other sides of walls that you could have attempted.
What do you mean?
Like, you have spider climb. You literally could have climbed over top of, like, the wall here to see what was on the other side. To see, like, if there's anything, back in this, corner. For, like,
well, there's no windows.
No, you have spider climb. You could have climbed over the building.
Oh, and look for an entry point from above.
Mm-hmm. or a different entry point, or look for windows, or
Right.
team
We're here now.
yeah, this is where we are now. Team
Yep.
non-stealth. Would you guys how close would you guys want to be to the front door, we'll say?
Well, I would want to be close to the wall,
Okay. Yeah,
kind of like right here.
I'll tell you what, if you guys want to be anywhere on the map, place yourselves there.
I'm right there with him because I'm just like,
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm finishing up.
you hear the intruder scream. I get a sense from Tim, and I'm just like, mother fuck.
Ready?
With any luck, that's all the guards in the entryway. And once we dispatch them, we're free to walk around.
So, here's another important tidbit. And you guys will have noticed this as you guys get close, like very close to the grounds. Actually, I'll put him on the map. I forgot. And it's just a little bit easier.
Right, Tim.
This appears to be all the closer Tim can get to the building, as he appears to run into some type of wall.
Why was that not?
Nobody knew.
Well, damn.
As you guys try to move towards the door, Tim stops 10 feet from the building. You guys poorly. You didn't. Last one. All right.
I suppose that makes sense. Since this is a church, that the fact that there is a enemy necromancer, so they all obviously know about undead and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So game mechanic wise, and I'll give this to you guys above board. Erin is not technically an undead yet. She's still a living, breathing person. Her summons, however, are not, which is how you would know that she's capable of entering the temple.
Yeah, I never said anything about
I know.
that. She's
So, but the temple, because it's such a large and an important structure, is protected against undead. That was what Valinar's intelligence check earlier was.
Okay.
To see if he would think of it or know that this is something that affects the temple. So, Asta is up first. She will literally just step and shoot. He's on the ground. So we'll do it this way. He's got disadvantage. That's a double nat 1.
Oh no.
Oh!
Well, good to know.
how many do we want to let her get from the pool, or do we just want to let that ride?
Don't let that ride.
Okay.
Let it ride or don't let it ride? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Don't.
Don't let it ride?
Don't.
Okay. Do we have yeah, okay, I'll re-roll somebody.
How many? Okay, hold on. How many points do we have? That's also important.
3.
The before or
Got it.
after her roll. Re-roll.
I think that's before. Unless somebody already just subtracted it.
I did not.
I didn't.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want it to stand or do you want her to re-roll?
She gets a second attack, so let it stand.
Yeah, but she
Well,
gets severity.
It could
Right.
break her.
It's a magical weapon; it can't break.
Break somebody else. Fortunately, the only thing that it could potentially hit is Tim.
What would you like? Would you like just second shot then? Okay, I rolled severity. It's high. She just misses. Second shot.
Okay.
Disadvantage. That's an 18. Which will hit.
Nice.
Damage. Yeah, dead. As this guy's like starting to get back to his feet and just kind of got another arrow just kind of to the side of the head and dead. And then she will also step back around because no. Next in the initiative order are the guards. They will. Their turn ends. Haru. Kind of just goes, well, that plan went to shit faster than I thought it would. You will.
Theoretically, once we clear the first room, stealth should be enabled again.
You are really putting a lot of faith into that.
Yes.
What is he gonna do? He is going to. He's going to run. And he can see. My little mirror. He will. He will. He will move 35 feet, and then he will shadow step into the shadow of this large statue. And then he will move 10 more feet. Here. And then he will attack this guy to begin. First attack. I'm just going to use game thing here. 22, that will hit. Not show. I see. For 6 damage. No, strike. Strike again. That'll hit. 8. Another 6, which will knock that guy out.
Oh, they're real beefy.
That one was. And then he will kind of turn and take up a stance facing the guy behind him, ending his turn. Yet. That's 30. What's more there? he will. He will action dash. The moment he steps there, he reveals himself. The guards release their held action to make crossbow attack. One crossbow. As they they try to hit him, and the other guy will take a short attack. There. Yeah. Okay. Roll here. One hit. Crossbows, the other one. He will take 5 points of damage. Then he will. He will then at that point bonus action. Rage. Eeg. Actually, he'll move. He knows that you guys. He will continue his movement over here, off to the side. Seeing things. Again, don't know why they can't see Katya. I'm completely confused by it.
Katya?
Sorry, D. I don't know. I don't know why it's not showing vision. It should. That's the whole thing. It should.
Yeah, it should.
But it's not. So,
Well, that's special.
Okay. Just for vision purposes, that's Yet's turn. D.
D. All right. So first, I will move my 40 feet to the doorway here.
Okay.
Foosh. I see this guy right here. Can I reach him from where I'm standing, or do I have to take one more step forward?
You can reach him from right there, but he would have 3/4 cover.
Yeah, no, I'll bonus action to dash into the doorway.
Okay.
And he hasn't technically had his turn in initiative, correct?
No.
Okay. Then my attack against him will have advantage. Critical hit.
All
Yeah,
right.
this is gonna be painful.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Go ahead.
If it rolls it now. Woo!
You
Okay.
still have that force critical hit toggled, so if you roll it from your sheet,
Yeah.
it'll always roll it that way.
Well, because I actually did a critical hit, so
well, that too.
so that's 50 points of piercing damage.
Hold on. I gotta figure out how this is gonna work. So you need to roll. You need to roll another 5d6 and another d4.
Another 5d6 and another d4.
Yep. Because
Why?
because you crit on top of a crit.
Okay, I'll just hit the attack again.
Well, because okay. So 3 and 13. So another 16. So what was the first one?
50?
The first one was 50?
50.
Okay. Yeah, you dropped him.
That was my first attack.
Yeah. Because you crit, you automatically double your damage anyway, but then because you took your action before him, the attack is considered a critical hit, and those, technically speaking, game mechanic wise, stack.
Oh, okay.
So if you crit on an opening turn, it's brutal.
Nice. Okay.
You
So then my
literally got
second.
the ultimate move you can get.
So, so my second attack is going to be against this guy.
Yeah.
Now that would not be at advantage. So
Correct.
just be a regular old swing. Oh, why did it?
Because you
Oh
have
yeah,
force
force
crit.
critical. Yeah.
So an 11 will miss.
An 11 will miss, and then I will, because I did swing at him. I can continue running
Yes.
for
So
another
you move,
35 feet.
Yeah.
I want to come over here to help Haru.
Okay.
Yep. And that is turn.
All right. That'll bring us to the only remaining guy here. He is. Yeah. He is going to. He is going to look over his shoulder towards the armored knights towards the top, and he's going to just say, he's going to just say, "All reinforcements, we need more aid," and then he's going to attack he's going to attack the giant elephant in the room.
He's addressing the elephant in the room.
Yes.
Okay.
Long sword attack. Ooh, that's gonna hit. That's a 23 to hit. One hit. Second one is a natural 20. And he gets bonus action. And that's a 19 plus number. So yeah, all three of those will hit. So he takes. Sorry, doing math here. He will take 29 points of damage, halved to 50. Yeah. That was a good turn, buddy. Glad your friends didn't get to go. That'll end his turn, Valinar.
Well, I know something's going on,
Yes.
and I don't remember how to do that thing, so right there.
Just click your token and right click.
Oh, okay. So I want to go there for 30? Or is it? Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure I was doing that right. Okay. As far as I can go, all I see is a dead body. And I guess Asta.
Yeah, well, Asta's not technically there. Asta's technically
Oh, that's
over here.
That's the Asta we can't see. Got it.
because if I move this off to the side, stream loses all
Stream.
visual of inside.
Yeah. I knew you said there was an Asta that's not actually there. I just didn't know where that not there Asta is.
Again, I don't
Yeah.
All right. know why stream can't see, but that didn't. So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea, and I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to figure it out later, because that's not something I can do right now.
Well, Valnar's not going to do anything because he doesn't know what's going on, so he's just going to wait there.
Okay. That'll end your turn. That'll bring us to Denock.
Okay. Yeah, not having Tim would be bad, but also trying to figure out how to get him through would take much longer than I think we have. So
For now, yeah.
Yeah, I tried. I even rolled for Haru, who's not a very studious person.
You said each square is
Every square is 5.
okay. You said some point 10. So
Tim can only get within 10 feet of the building.
no,
That's what I said.
you're
Was 10 feet. That's where you were asking where 10 feet came from.
no. You said earlier that each square is 10 feet on this map sometime.
Oh,
Did he?
I don't recall doing that. If I did, that's my mistake. Each square is 5 feet.
So can Tim be here, or does he have to go down one?
Technically, he'd be down 1 because it's 5 feet. But again, he's big, about as best he can do. You can leave him right there. It's fine. We know how far.
Yeah.
away.
Can Tim see anyone? Because I can't see what he sees.
Well, he doesn't. I don't have the dark vision enabled on him. So let me. Does he have dark vision? I mean, there's dim lighting, so yes, he can see somebody about 45 feet away.
He should have dark vision.
I mean,
Yes, he does. 20 feet.
There's some lighting in the temple, so he can see people. He can see about 120. Somebody about 45 feet away.
Okay, is it an enemy?
It is.
I just want to make sure of that.
That's yes. Sorry, I should have clarified.
Okay, so it is now 20 feet closer as the wind rushes inside the temple, blows around him, and brings him closer. And what the fuck is with that 6 cold damage?
That's not good.
So that's 3d10.
Ouch.
Do you want to know the numbers I rolled? 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, so he's got to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15, up to 3. Going a straight line towards him, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, I will put him there. I feel like that would be is fair placement. I don't feel like you would intentionally put Yet into a flanking position. Or flank position. So we'll put him there. Anything else for you?
That's all Tim's gonna do.
Okay. Do you want to use your action for anything?
I suppose I can try and see if I can make a hole, or at least try to see if I can feel the barrier, to see if I can make a hole small enough for Tim to get inside.
Sure, go ahead and make an Arcana.
Yeah, it's going to be massively high, I know, but I want to at least see what I can do. 25. Because this can help if I can. If not, Tim's just guarding.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I spelled that.
It's a Hail Mary, that's all I'm saying.
Okay. So you know, sorry, I was making sure that I was thinking of the right spell. You know that this is the spell on the effect in this area is the hollowed spell. With an Arcana check of 25, you do know that this spell is both a 5th level spell and it can be dispelled. So something like a Dispel Magic could remove the effects.
Mm-hmm. But I also know this probably isn't put in place against us, as most temples have some kind of effect like this.
Most likely, yes.
And I also know Aaron has been here long enough to have memorized the teleportation sigils right in front of him.
Yes, I would say you would know that. That you could know that and understand that.
Oh boy.
Or
So
at the,
if I...
at the very least, you can assume that.
Yeah. So, I'm going to take my 20 int and put pieces together and theorize that if we do this, Aaron now has a teleportation circle and probably knows of one elsewhere that probably has more servants of her current/temp master. And if we were to dispel this to get Tim in, we'd be
It'd be very
opening the
deadly.
door. We'd be opening the door for an entire undead invasion. I'm saying I would not put it past Aaron, who is serving the Sleeping King, even if temporarily, to have something like that planned. So, as much as I would like Tim to be in there for our muscle, he's going to actually be guarding the door.
Huh? He will ensure that nobody enters through the front door. And if they try, God help them.
All the gods help them.
Yes.
You see, Denoch is thinking here as what he would do if he was a normal necromancer in the service of an evil god.
Become the next evil god.
Yeah. Well, you've made your choice. You've made a roll. I feel like you've gained quite a bit of information. I would say that's probably like at the very least a bonus action because you are so intelligent. You would still have an action, I would say. There's probably not much unless you.
Yeah, no, I can't see anything in there.
Okay.
So all I'm going to do is hold a firebolt.
Okay.
In case I see any targets, I can throw it at without hitting Valinar.
Gotcha. Understood. Alrighty. That will bring us to the two knights at the top. They are members. They are labeled as black. This one on the right is going to use their action in their turn to pull a medallion from inside their breastplate. And earlier, I believe it's a medallion. Oh, I know. Okay, so no, it's just an sorry. And he will speak a command word to the amulet, and you'll see, those of you inside the room will see the amulet glow briefly. And then you will watch as the statue over here and animates into action.
Oh no!
Congratulations, new person. You just killed us all.
The other one is going to attack Haru. 3 attacks with a glaive. Haru's AC is 20. So, no flanking, so he's not gonna move. First attack, miss. Attack, hit. Third attack, miss. So he will deal 6 points of damage to Haru. Okay.
So, is Haru our level or just lower?
He's similar in level. I think actually a little bit higher. I think. I'm not 100%. I can't remember exactly what your guys' level is.
We're 14.
Okay, yeah, he's a little higher. Field Guardians rolled fittingly a 2. However, they animated this turn, so they do not get to take their turn. That will bring us to Asta, who, again, doesn't have anything now because she's here. We're going to have her move 30 feet. Does she have any bonus actions, spells to help her get... Ah, she does. She will bonus action cast before... yeah, you guys have already broken stealth. She will cast Zephyr Strike on herself. Oop, that's not what we want to see. We want display in DT. Which gives her an extra 30 feet of movement. So she's going to move another 30. She's going to see that this is bad. It's going to move. Also due to Zephyr Strike, she doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity.
Isn't this reliant on her making an attack?
No. None of those features rely on her hitting or making an attack. The only thing...
That's interesting. It really reads like it to me. Like, whether you hit or miss, it feels...
At the very...
wording.
Mm-hmm.
The wording feels like it.
I mean, technically it says whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn. I'm just going to say that she... for the sake of argument and for that, I will say she loses one of her attacks to just shoot an arrow into somewhere in order to be able to move and get into position. From there, what she'll do is she'll shoot this guy with her other action. And now that she is got better range or better sights, sharpshoot. Hits. That's 21. 29 points of from Zephyr, right? And uh, before so bonus action, concentration in a minute. Once before the spell ends, you use advantage on one weapon attack roll. Doesn't matter. Attack deals an action. Okay, so it doesn't say that it ends after that. So this is a concentration that she's going to continue to have. I feel like because 1d8 is better than 1d6. That's her turn. Yep, that'll bring us to the one remaining guard. Out of necessity, steps up to the Elephant Man and attempts to hit him. Rolls a 19, which is yet armor class. Rest of wind, so he will deal 8 points of piercing damage, reduced to 4. He tickles the elephant in the back. Haru, it is Haru's turn. Haru, seeing what that other blackguard does, is going to paunch the blackguard behind him. Yup. That's 17? 17 misses. He will try again. Second. I have advantage. 14 misses. He will. Yeah, that's not great. He will key point for flurry of blows. Try again. There we go. There's an 18. He will hit.
There we go. Finally.
Yes. And he will deal 9 points of bludgeoning damage. But more important thing, he's going to spend another key point to attempt a stunning strike on the black.
Oh.
Guard rolls a 14. Save DC is 18.
That's perfect. That grants advantage.
We'll go with that one. Why not? I also want to double check. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I don't. I'll have to look up stun a little bit later. I'm not worried about it at the moment. Through this. How many attacks? 1, 2, 3. He's got one more. So he will.
They're incapacitated. They can't move. They can only speak falteringly. They automatically fail strength and dex saving throws, and all attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Yep. So 25 to hit. He will punch and deal 10 blunt damage. Oh, and because he has advantage on the strike, also gets to add this.
Nice.
So he will deal 27 points of blunt damage to this guy. Because he punches using dex.
Monks.
Monk Rogue, man. It's a lot of fun. Okay. That will end his turn. That's all he can really do. Yet. Yet will strike the man who tickled his behind. Warhammer. Kabam. Uh-oh. 17 will hit.
Crush him. He's just a tin can.
For 13 points of damage.
Plus rage.
That, I think... I want to say that is because I'm trying to remember. His strength. He doesn't have a magical warhammer, and his strength is only a 20. Where does he get that other? Oh wait, is he paladin? That would make sense. So yeah, so 16. He easily turns this man who has 11 hit points into a tin can. And then second swing will attempt to hit the other guy. Again with the warhammer. Oh, buddy, natural one.
Oh no.
Oh.
Let's roll. Okay, it's high. He just misses. That's his action. Who you got bonus action wise, big guy? That's it? Okay. Oh, he could try to throw him.
I mean, that is what the character's all about. From what
If
I
it throws him hard enough into the wall, wouldn't it do damage?
Yeah, he'll try and throw him at that back wall. Actually, no, he'll throw him at the shield guardian.
Oh!
Because it's
There you go.
it's within range. Yeah. So that guy gets to make a strength saving throw. I think it's strength save. Unwilling. That's a 7. Whee! That's how far did he move? I want to say 20 feet.
20 feet.
He would hit.
Nope.
Well, he'd hit the shield guardian,
20.
so it's 20 feet. And falling damage is a d6 per 10 feet, right? Or did I change it for this game?
Oh.
I don't remember. We're gonna go d6 per 10 feet because I don't remember. So he will take 2d6, and because he got thrown into a metal man, he will take an additional 2d6 plus his strength stuff. I rolled pretty. I mean, it's okay. 10, 12, plus we'll say 8 for a total of 20. Due to strength and range. 20 points of damage on a yeet.
Nice.
That'll end his turn. D.
Okay. I will continue what Haru started and start swinging at this guy with advantage.
Sure.
Uh, 23 to hit.
Hits.
And that will deal 20 points even, piercing damage. And
Owie.
swing 1.
He is still there. 21
And then
hits.
21 to hit. And this is just going to be 5 points as piercing.
Yeah.
Not as impressive. And then I'm going to move behind this statue and attempt to hide.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
30.
Okay. As far as you are aware, you are hidden.
As far as I'm aware, oh, I got double. As far as I'm aware, I am hidden.
Yep.
Perfect. And that will be my turn.
This guy is gonna stand up, getting knocked on his knees. Go 5, 10 back, and just be like, I didn't hear no bell, and swing again. He gets 3 attacks. 2 with the long sword. Hit. 1 hit, 1 miss, and then sword also. 7. Reduced to- Okay. That's his turn. Valinar.
Okay. I'm gonna move 10 feet to here to see what the hell's going on.
Yep.
And see. And just kind of look at everything and go, what the hell happened here?
A lot of dead bodies. It's just been a few seconds.
So Vanna's gonna kind of look around, see, was that 3 people still standing? And this guy's this moving statue, correct?
Yep.
Hmm.
You'll when you see it beginning to move, you'll remember having seen glyphs kind of in the base of it, but you've always just thought they were decorative.
Oh, I always thought they were decorative. Dang.
Yeah.
Well,
Sadly, you didn't know a lot about the details of the church because they were in place long before you were ever.
yeah. Gonna look at the guy. The statue is now moving, and we're just going to hang on. Let me make sure I'm within range of being able to do this. Yeah, we're good. And we're just gonna try to dispel magic. Ooh.
Huh. Okay. How do I want to roll this? Technically, it's a creature.
I mean, you said Valinor remembers there being runes on it, thinking they're decorative. Yeah. Right now, he's just thinking that they're making it active.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and make a... I'm gonna use the challenge rating. That's not super fair and accurate. I'm gonna use half the challenge rating as like a spell level, in a sense.
Okay.
So, make a wisdom check. You're looking to beat a 14.
A soft 20.
Okay. You dispel the magic. And this thing shuts down.
Yeah.
I will say you're unsure if it's permanent. Just because you're what are you, 60 feet away, 40 feet away from it?
I think so, yeah.
You're 40 feet away from it. You're unsure if it's a permanent effect. You just don't know yet.
It felt weird when it took effect.
Okay. That's your action.
I don't really have any true good bonus actions I can do.
Okay. Do you know?
Actually, hang on. Sorry, real quick. Sorry, I just wanted to mention I'm going to do a Harness Divine Power for my bonus.
Okay. Yeah, and if you still have some movement left, too, if you wanted to move anywhere else. You've only moved, like, 15 feet. If you wanted to go somewhere.
I'll step into the room. So another, what is that, 5? I'll step into there.
You're also no longer hidden. So.
Well, I kind of figured I was probably no longer hidden when I just stood in the doorway.
Alright.
Tim's gonna move there.
Yep. Easy enough.
For the recharge, do I re-roll at the end of the turn, or...
Nope, start of its turn.
Okay. Nope, okay. I'm... going to... step over one of these corpses, stand next to Asta.
Okay.
Just look around and be like, to Asta, but still loudly enough. I thought she was a stealth operative, not a botched exterminator. You ain't living this one down, Rona.
I have some advice for Rona off stream for future references of things.
I think this is me joking, Rona. Okay, I'm taking the piss out of you as a joke.
Uh-huh.
Your character
think
left.
you were-
Take your lickings.
I think you were too excited for combat with your new character.
Besides that, I figured the session would be pretty boring if it was just me sneaking around and y'all watching.
I mean, it would have proven how good your character's stealth was. Which
Yes.
is admittedly an impressive feat on its own.
Yeah, not to mention sneaking past all of these guards and everything like that would have been an impressive thing to witness.
It would have been your character's resume, basically.
Mm-hmm. Now they just get to see how violent you are.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
And we'll also know that never to rely on you for stealth stuff.
Well. Anyway, action.
You may have to show. It also doesn't help that there wasn't a whole lot of intel, and to be honest, there's actually more guards than she was expecting. It's like someone recently has given them a reason to post more guards for some reason.
Oh gee, I wonder what that could have been.
Don't know. So, don't worry. She's actually a little more confused about this than she lets on. We're in the middle of combat, so it's not like she can really express a whole lot right now.
Okay, Deanoch will... Yeah, Deanoch's just gonna huck an ice knife at that guy.
That being said, I'm taking great pleasure in having to kill things.
Which one?
Blackguard top right.
Okay. So he will get a dex save. Oh, we're not very great. He's not...
First, we're going to display this in VTT.
Oh! That's a natural one.
Huh.
Okay.
Then I'm
Medium.
casting it.
He just fails. Wait, why does he...
Because I have to hit him
Oh, right.
first.
And then that's for the saving throw portion. He fails both, so he'll take 20 points of cold damage.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Can Tim see anyone?
I mean, he's got pretty good vision, so I believe... Yeah, he can see...
Okay.
He can see both of them.
Are there any stones nearby he can pick up and throw? If not, he'll use his mace to make stone for him to throw out of the floor beneath him.
Ooh.
I would say he'd probably have to try to break stone up first in order to have something to throw, just because the front of a massive temple is typically something people would want to make pretty.
Okay, so there's the attack for the ground.
Yep. Go ahead and give me I mean, you can't miss the ground. Just give me 2 damage rolls for him.
Well, I figured by attacking the ground, he would then grab something and throw it, since he's got 2 attacks. So
Okay, that's fine.
now, does that not work? Or
I'll allow it.
okay,
So he breaks up some chunks of rubble. Yeah, it won't be as strong as a mace attack, but you can give me a attack roll with it.
we're just going to use strength.
Yep. 27 will hit.
So what would that damage be?
He's throwing it at about 40 feet, I think is what it was.
45-ish.
About 50.
50.
So we'll just call it. We'll call it 5d6.
I'll take that. 15.
15.
So I want to point out again. I want to point this out. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. What is going on tonight with...
You got the large straight. Good job.
This is just getting comical. My dice like to mock me sometimes.
Sometimes?
Sometimes?
Hey, I get a nat 20 here and there, so...
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And that'll be my turn since... Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Well, this guy's officially peeing his pants.
Just rock out of the door. Wrong.
Whoosh. What was that?
Well, not to mention his shield guardian just got shut down. Not there. Dead. Okay. He's going to zip over here and attack Haru. And he will, as a bonus action, he will cast Blinding Smite.
Ooh, so these guys are paladins.
Makes sense.
Okay. He will attack with advantage. With glaive. That's for Haru. That's a natural one. So he is going to take quite a bit of damage. Slashing damage. I'm going to give this so that I can track. So that's 12. And the Blinding Smite. Yeah, that deals 3d. Great. He will take another 32 points. Reading. Ow. And Haru's gonna make a saving throw. DC 13. Haru's con save. Haru is concentrating on that blindness. Okay, and then he will attack twice more. Okay, miss. Natural 15, that'll. Haru is sitting at nice. So
Hmm.
okay, that'll end his turn. Shield Guardian, go. The other one can't go. Pretty sure. Oh, until the end of his next turn. Haru. There. Guard is no longer stunned on him. No, Haru hasn't gone. He just stunned. Okay, Guardian. Nope. Okay, Asta. She'll treat the stunned guy because she would have advantage on the attack roll. So she will sharpshooter with advantage. 23 does indeed hit, dealing 9, 16, 24, 34 points each. And then she'll fucking do it again. That's another 23 to hit. So do the exact same thing, essentially. Come on, damage. Huh.
Damage.
It. Alright, be that way, you fucker.
There it goes.
Alright, there it went. I don't know why, but it was being difficult. So it is 8,
Isn't that
15.
Isn't that the problem that she always has? She clicks and it just doesn't go off for a while?
She has that for the attack roll. And I clicked attack in the chat a couple of times and it didn't go. And then I had to go in and roll the damage manually on the character sheet. And then it went. And that's what was here on the screen. So that's 8, 18, no Colossus Slayer, but another 4 for 22. Yeah. Pretty good turn, I'd say. It's only like 50-something points of damage. That'll be her turn. Bring us to the dead people. Bring us to Haru, who is blinded. Doesn't know where people are. He is going to. He's going to attack where he believes the stunned person is to cancel out his disadvantage. So it would just be a straight roll. Punch. 22 hits.
Nice.
9 bludgeoning damage. Second attack. 28 hits.
Doing pretty good for a blind guy.
Yeah. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, I clicked off that too fast. For another 8. So, yeah, he dropped. And then
Nice.
and then Haru, for his bonus action, will spend a key point to patient defense.
Nice.
And And then at the end of his turn, he gets to make a Constitution saving throw. 16. That's a save. He is no longer blind.
Yay!
Okay, cool. That ends his turn, bringing us to Yet. Yet will...
Smash.
No, Yet will yeet.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, he'll use his bonus action to throw this guy into this wall. So that is... we'll call it 20-ish feet. Oh, I guess I should make that guy roll strength.
Oh, it's 20 feet.
Nope, fail. So Yet, we did. So it's d6 for 10 feet. So it's 20 feet, 2 for that, and then another 2 for him being as big as he is, plus 8. So 9. So that will be
27?
7. And then Yet will throw his hammer.
Throw the guy that throw the hammer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that not make sense?
Yeah, I mean, he could have just smacked the guy with the hammer while he was standing there, but you know.
Yes, but he technically deals more damage when he throws his weapon.
Okay. Like Thor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he gets to add an extra d6 from Elemental Cleaver when it is thrown. So he up 32 will indeed hit.
This guy gets up from hitting the wall, like he stands up, rubs his face, like, wow, what the hell? Oh shit!
So there's that. Elemental Cleaver. I believe it's still acid. Fine. That's 12 plus 3. That's 15, 19 points of damage. He splatters his head on.
Watermelon.
That's his bonus action and 1 attack. He will throw his hammer at the other guy as it instantly returns to him.
Oh shit! Please don't miss.
Here we go. He up. 18 is his armor class, so he just hits. So damage that. This.
19 points.
I think. Oh, that's interesting. I don't recall that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna call that. What did you say? I'm so sorry. You said 19?
19. Yep.
Alright. That ends his turn. D.
Perfect. I come around the corner
Would
and
you like
I
to
swing
take,
at this guy.
You could also take flanking position. Like,
I mean, I get advantage either way, but yeah, sure.
I mean,
So,
little secret. This way, for your second attack, you also have it when you flank, because you're with when you're hidden or stealth,
yeah,
you would only get advantage on the first.
That's right.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I was reading the sneak attack thing.
No, you're
Okay.
fine. That's I'm trying to help. I'm trying to be
Thank you.
I'm trying to be nice.
All right. Well, advantage. That is a 12.
That'll miss.
That will not do it. I am not satisfied. I will swing again. 23 is better.
It is. And this is exactly why I said to take that flank, because otherwise you wouldn't have had advantage and you wouldn't get sneak attack.
17 points of piercing damage from behind.
Oh, my behind. Still stand.
And that I figured as much.
There's several things that we could say there.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what have we got for this? I don't want to leave because I want to make sure Haru has advantage, so I will stand my ground. But yeah, trying to think if there's something I can do. Nah, I'm good. Not gonna let Haru get his face pounded in.
Any more than it already has been. Oh, sorry.
Exactly.
I wanted to grab something and check something because I am highly confuzzled by some wording.
Uh-oh.
Wording.
Was it me?
No. Okay. After your turn, those guys are dead. Valinar.
Okay. So, looking around, seeing pretty much everyone dead except for one guy. Let me
Well,
check and make sure.
I will say the people that Haru hit are just unconscious, which would be the two literally right next to him. Because he wouldn't deal lethal.
Oh. That's where he and I differ.
I mean, he's technically still your boss.
I know, but when you hire an assassin...
Some people sometimes don't, have to agree on the methodology as long as the results are there.
Alright, we're
He didn't
just...
tell me not to kill anybody.
Well, seeing only one enemy standing, I guess I should say. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. You guys make a dex save.
Huh. No, I guess it has always said that. Weird. This is him. Oh, that's not a bad roll. I bet he has no deck. That's a 16.
That's a fail. He takes 18 radiant damage.
Cool. Owie.
And that's it.
Dina.
How does the guy look?
Hurt. Like, even one of your fireballs could kill him.
You show him, D-Nuck. Actually, probably don't.
So I can't see Tim, but I'm gonna say he moves there.
Yeah.
And throws another rock at the guy while Dinox spends his turn starting to study the glyphs
Oh, on the
for
ground?
later. Yeah.
You guys already have these glyphs.
We've got all of them?
Yeah, Valinar...
I thought we were still working on them.
Nope, Valinar completed the circle a while back, I believe. Valinar,
Yeah.
check your notes to confirm with me, but I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it was too. Hang on.
So, but yeah, Tim comes over, breaks a little bit more rubble, and then throws the rock. Go ahead and make that kind of like athletic check there.
20.
20, that'll hit. He's only 40
How'd
feet
you
away.
say?
He's only 40
Well,
feet away this time, so it'll be 40. So 13 plus strength. What's his strength?
27.
The modifier. Is that a
Plus
7?
8.
Okay, so he'll take 20 wins. Right?
That's not bad damage for just a rock.
No, he's also a giant. Giants have a rock throw ability that deal 4d10 damage, so typically. So it makes some sense. I'm just basing damage though off of falling damage and the distance. I think that's pretty fair.
Okay, so if we already have the glyphs, Denock will attack.
Okay.
Because for some reason, I thought we didn't have it, so...
Understood. You do have it.
Yes.
Denock's just going to follow along with what, Valnar's doing.
Looks like he already passed that information to Enoch too.
What?
Looks like he already passed along those runes to Enoch as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Rom doesn't remember.
Okay.
Rom has a 2 intelligence.
It doesn't take notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've got a note taker, so any notes I take are already going to be wrong.
Oh. Okay.
No, I'm not kidding. I always seem to misunderstand stuff, and then that misunderstanding perpetuates and gets even worse.
Okay.
Because I fully believe something is some way, and like just now, I fully believe that there were some runes we didn't have.
I have never seen this circle before in my life.
That's probably not entirely true. Anyway,
anyways,
yeah, you're gonna do.
Denock's going to follow Valinar's example with cantrips and just use Mind Sliver.
It may be.
Oh,
may be untrue, but I can convince everybody that is the truth.
Talked. Natural 1. Roll severity. That's a 3. That's very severe. And he died. It doesn't matter.
His brain melts out of his head.
And combat comes to an end. Cool.
Okay.
And as soon as combat is over, Valinar's going to run over here and make sure this thing stays down.
Mm-hmm. So, what you see happen is you watch as after a while, so after a minute, so a full 60 seconds or 10 rounds of combat, the golem kind of repowers, but you watch it as it just resets into its basic innate form. So it basically just resets into the statue that you see and doesn't move anymore after that.
Neat.
So, with no one to control its amulet, it is effectively inert.
Yeah. So, looking around the room at all the dead bodies and making sure nobody else is barging into the room currently, Dee will address the group before her and kind of, moving her hands very vigorously, trying to explain away, why, why she abandoned stealth so quickly. She's saying, this seems like a lot more guards than I was expecting.
In the middle of it, Denock just is like, not very good at stealth, are you?
She makes a motion like, shut your mouth. There's far more guards.
This is what you're doing. This is what I need you to do.
Yeah, exactly. There's far more guards than she was anticipating. Like, they're riled up about something. She's not actually completely aware of the situation that's been going on these past few days.
I would disagree with that.
Really?
Yes, because of your positioning in I forgot the
Blackguard?
Yes.
Blackguard?
Yes, sorry. And
I am still concentrating.
just so that you guys know, why are you concentrating?
Spider.
Oh yeah.
Spider climb or whatever it was called.
My bad.
Yeah.
Not like you need it.
I might.
So because of your positioning in the Blackguard, you would know like things that are going on the island You just wouldn't know that these people are the ones responsible for it. Primarily because they really haven't left anybody alive.
Right.
But you would know that effectively there's a group causing a lot of trouble around town, and this is why kind of like things like this are happening.
Okay.
You would, and also just for your guys' reference, in the initiative order, those guys were listed as blackguards. I was just using the blackguard stat block from D&D Beyond as they were really just paladins. It was the best thing that I could find to as a like medium kind of guard.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
yeah.
So I want to search once I learn that these are statues and get information from Haru and Asa about there being an amulet. Dinoc will look for the amulet.
Yeah. You can find one on each of the blackguard.
Valinar wants to search all the bodies just for every key he can find.
Yeah.
Dinoc is going to study the magic on this one. The scrawled text underneath and the amulet. Try and see if there's like a person, like a biometric lock or something.
Sure.
Basically.
Yeah.
Magical biometric lock.
So, Dinoc, I want you to roll me an arcane check. Valinar, you don't need to roll an investigation. I just want you to roll me a D100.
Oh, okay, sure.
25.
25. Okay. You like that number, huh?
82.
You find 82 keys on these individuals combined.
Oh
Hell
my
yeah!
lord.
Jesus!
Hell yeah!
That being said,
Each of them has, what is that?
82
12 keys on them?
from
Technically, there was one more guy that was outside that I deleted. But yeah, so you find a fuck ton of keys.
Hell yeah!
With a 25 Arcana check, you would know that there's no biometric
Magic thing?
magic. You, however, do know that they are contained to this space, meaning they cannot leave this area.
Can they receive a standing order and carry it out even if I'm not in the area? Like, for example, if I have both of them active to guard this room against everyone but us, and to guard against everyone but us, and to attack anyone who's not us, or unless we specifically say on our way back out, do not attack these people, activate some guard dogs just to make life hell for Palama. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm reading some of the information about Shield Guardians real fast. It was not a question that I was anticipating.
well, y'all are busy
Right.
with that.
You took away Tim. I need a Tim.
I know.
D is starting to kind of wander off. She's gonna go. She's gonna return back outside, and she's gonna try to go around the building and try climbing up the wall. See if there's like a better approach to this.
As soon as D walks out and starts climbing up the wall, that's when Valinar turns around to find D to ask about the keys he found.
She's already gone.
Yep.
Okay. Dinoc, you would know that the way that the amulets work, and being tied to the shield, the guardians, is that the shield guardians are almost obligated to protect the wielder. But they have to be activated. They weren't in an active state at the time. So what you could do is you could have the amulets in an active state, and if you were to ever fight in this area, the guardians would defend you.
Okay. All right. We'll go with that. Deanoch will activate the amulets and tell them to remain in their sealed position unless I am attacked.
Okay.
So even though they're active, they're going to look inactive unless enemies have a way, Palama and her group have a way to tell.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, okay, yeah, easy enough to do. You head outside D. Valinar, you turn around to speak to D, who is gone.
Well, that's great. He's gonna turn over to Haru instead.
28 for stealth. So if you're looking for her, you found nothing.
Haru is a little hurt. He looks out towards where D went. She'll be back. She only went to the side of the building anyway.
Joke's on him.
Joke's on you. He has a passive perception of 30.
Yeah, he thinks I went to the side of the building. He doesn't know where I'm climbing, does he?
Not yet. Because you hadn't declared it.
Not yet.
So he turns his attention back to you, Valinar, and he looks a little hurt. He's kind of like, oh, yeah.
How are you doing?
Been better. That was fun.
We're just gonna do a basic cure wounds on him.
I think he's got something to do. I don't want to use it. That's dumb. Oh, I guess that's something different. Okay. Well. Yeah, I don't want him to spend key points. Or more key points, I should say.
Save it for actual combat.
Yeah, for sure, because it's an action. But I thought the punchy monk has an action that they can do to spend to heal up a little bit on a short that they get back like on a short rest or something like that. So you heal him for 11.
Yeah. And then Valinar is just gonna motion to hold out a bunch of his keys and go, do you think any of these are gonna be worthwhile? I don't think there are 82 locked doors in here.
Also did say that there are cages downstairs, correct?
That is true.
Yes. Yes. Yes, there are stairs downstairs. Or cages downstairs.
There are stairs downstairs too.
I'm not the one who was mocking you there.
I know. But it's like it's like children. When one of them gets in trouble, they all get slapped.
Watch out! I may slap back, or I might enjoy it too much. And I might ask for more.
Maybe we'll find out tomorrow.
Right then.
So, I mean, it's possible that these keys will open something around here. It's also completely possible that you just took a bunch of house keys, keys to somebody's home or something like that. Oh.
Well, I'll give them all back if that turns out to be true.
If.
Yeah, sure.
Until then, he shoves them all in his bag.
Haru does not have any.
So we're going to say for now, Tim is on guard duty outside.
Yep. Easy
Just-
enough.
I want to make. So we have 3 directions. Which door should we take?
Eeny, meeny,
Also,
miny,
can
moe.
Also, Tim, point the not stealthy one back inside, please.
We'll come to that in a moment. Asta will speak up and be like, let me make an intelligence check for her fast. Natural 20. She kind of just goes, like, she looks around for a moment, thinks, and then goes, this one. Oh, it didn't ping. This one. There should be, stairs leading down over yonder. D, what are you doing?
Yes. I am climbing the wall on the right side of the building.
Okay. How high up do you go?
High enough to try and reach the rooftops. I've got an hour on this spider climb, so
Okay.
may as well make use of it.
Mhm.
See if I'm specifically looking to see how much heavily the guard presence is for the rest of the church at this point. See if they've noticed any of the commotion in the entry hall, and see if there's another better approach to entering from the outside.
Okay.
I know. Better late than never, I suppose.
Uh, for the sake of ease, I am going to. I'm gonna do something. We're gonna move you guys back over here for a second. Cool. Thanks. Roll 20. I really wish you guys would remove. That was an option. Was an option. Fix it. So. Sorry, I'm very quickly adjusting something.
You got a lot of stuff to do. We get it.
Well, that and Roll20's tools are not exactly the easiest to utilize sometimes because of functions that exist that are broken. So you guys may not know this, but others who DM may using Roll20. There's a feature within the Fog of War of Roll20. So, just for the sake of ease, here's what you would see basically from the rooftops, and then you just know what is inside the first area there so far.
Okay, so,
Yep.
so I spot a few more guards on the outside, and they don't appear to be making a rush for the inside.
Nope.
No?
But yeah, there's literally there's a button that says hide area, and there's one for reveal area.
Oh, I want to push that button.
But the hide area doesn't work.
Oh,
at
There you
all.
go.
So I'm like, I really wish they just
Okay.
wish they would make it work because it sometimes would be handy. Like just then, I could have turned off the map completely and just hidden those 3 small areas.
Okay.
Easy areas. So, okay. You go to the roof. You can see this. Make a perception check for me on your way up.
Perception. 28.
Okay, perfect. Um,
Never in my wildest dreams.
you as you climb, there's a there you you touch a part of the stone exterior that does not feel like stone.
Hmm.
It feels more like glass.
But it looks like stone?
Yep.
I want to see if I can move it. Carefully, of course.
Um, it does not budge.
Hmm. And I have no... Can I run an Arcana check on that? Not that it's going to be very great.
Sure. And just for the sake of reference, it is on this wall as your
10.
10?
10.
Nothing.
Okay.
You have no idea. Maybe transmutation. That's your best guess. Or illusory. You would say it's one of those two. Illusory or transmutation.
If it were illusory, chances are interacting with it would have dispelled the illusion, but unless it's really high illusion, which means nothing to a non-Arcana character. So it's like, kind of shrug, just keep moving along. So this is all that I noticed out here. The guards don't appear to be responding to what was going on inside.
Right.
So after a little while climbing around, finding nothing, I
You
will
feel a
return back.
pebble.
I steal a pebble.
You feel a pebble because Tim is now throwing pebbles at you to get your attention.
Why would he not just fly up to him and just stare him?
Yeah.
Well, Tim is as close as he can be and is tossing pebbles since Tim can't talk. And this one is looking this direction.
Yeah, she's gonna turn around, still attached to the wall, and kind of wave down at him like, "Stop that!"
And Tim's just going to point down, back, over, and in. Like,
Yeah,
down from
with
where you are, back,
Yeah.
over, in.
with nothing more to do here, she will comply. And back inside.
Okay.
Now, the real question is, has the party already moved on at this point? I mean, Dinox had some time to play around with the statues. Valinar helping his ally and tending wounds.
I would probably I'd probably say that they would be taking a little bit of time here. That you would have them. That you would get back pretty soon before they would.
Okay. I'll relay the information specifically to Haru since he is most familiar with the sign language. I'll let him know that there are a few guards outside in the courtyards, but they haven't responded to the noise we made in here.
I mean, it is some thick stone. It's possible they just did not hear the kerfuffle.
I will recommend a bit of caution on if we take the doors on the right or the left specifically, because there are guards stationed just outside of those rooms.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm sorry.
You think you're sorry?
Yep, I am. I misspoke. Looking at my map, I misspoke.
Uh-oh.
Asta would have pointed to the other door. She would have pointed to this door, saying there's a way down, and over here she would have said that there's a way up.
Either way, I'm still going to say take caution on the left or right sides because there are guards just outside the exterior doors to those rooms.
Also, it is midnight.
Yep, I was going to try to get us to a point where we were ready to move to the next room and then end. I didn't know if you guys had anything else that you wanted to discuss before then. Having fun there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Anything? Is there anything further, guys? Or
Nope,
We
I
will
think it's time
prepare to go down.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Are we going to take a short rest?
short
Do we
rest
need
is an
to?
hour.
Okay, we do not have an hour to spend.
So I am going to move people up to the door so that next time I know where you guys
Don't
are
forget,
going. So that is what we are going to do. We will be back here in 2 weeks, everyone, as we are going to end here for the night. As Rom has stated, it is midnight
Midnight.
for us Eastern folk. So we are going to sign off. We are going to enjoy our weekend. I hope everybody else enjoys their weekend. Yes. Next week we will have the Lost Mines, and then the week after that we should be back with more Mundus, and hopefully the players don't die. And we'll see you guys next time. Good night.
Bye.
Die